brought to you by Angel Soft Toilet Paper. Toilet paper so soft, it's like wiping your ass with a baby. Asked our viewers to vote on a name for the baby giraffe. 6% want to name him Jeffrey, and 94% want to name him Who the F Gives a Fuck. Well, Dan, all I can say is this giraffe better be in a fucking Lion King movie because I'm freezing my ass off out here. No need to talk shit about the giraffe, Dan. Maybe if you were a better reporter, you wouldn't have to be there. Well, that's easy for you to say, Tom, since you just sit at a desk and lick our boss's asshole all day long. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a good ass licker, Dan. Your ex-wife sure seemed to enjoy it. Well, I'd rather lick the asshole of one of these zoo animals than my ex-wife, Tom. Huh, that's funny. I didn't know there was a difference, Dan. Well, with all the barbiturates and whiskey you consume on a daily basis, I don't doubt it, Tom. Don't take it out on me, Dan. It's not my fault you're drowning in back child support. Well, my child support won't last forever, Tom. Unlike that herpes you got on your upper lip. Don't talk shit about my herpes, Dan. It was a gift from your mother. But my mother's dead, Tom. Is that so, Dan? I was wondering why she was more quiet than usual. Excuse me. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do the news. But the, baby giraffe is born now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Congratulations, Dan. It's pretty ironic you made it to the birth of a giraffe, but not to either births of your two children. Yeah, about as ironic as you getting a DUI coming home from that AA meeting, Tom. Back to you. That's because there wasn't enough pages for your mom's fat ass to fit on, Tom. Well, Dan, I'd rather have a fat mother than a dead one. Mr. Doctor, are you sure that's a meteorite behind us? Or just a kidney stone Tom's fat mother left behind? Hold that thought, Dan. I have to run to the bathroom quick and pay my respects to your dead mother. And I'll be sure to pay my respects to your mother's left foot after the type 2 diabetes takes it. Wow, that's quite the asshole on your mother there, Dan. But I have to say, it looked better in the backseat of my Honda. Mr. Doctor, how many third graders do you think Tom's mother eats on a daily basis? Knock, knock, Dan. Who's there, Tom? Not your dead mother, that's for sure. We'll be back after these messages. It was hot. Well, no shit, it was hot. The building's on fire, you fucking idiot. Dan, can you ask the victim what it feels like to lose all his precious belongings? Sure thing, Tom. Hey, stupid fuck. Now that all your shit's on fire, what do you think you're gonna miss the most? Probably my dog. I have a dog named Tanya. Oh, that's terrible, Dan. Who the fuck names a dog Tanya? I was thinking the same thing, Tom. I thought only strippers were named Tanya. Well, Dan, you certainly would know, wouldn't you? Boy, that's for sure, Tom. Can you tell me what breed the dog was? She's a Dalmatian. Ooh, I don't like Dalmatians, Dan. I once tried to feed my neighbor's Dalmatian a sausage one time and the motherfucker bit my finger. Yeah, fuck Dalmatians, Tom. I hope it's dead. If anyone has any news on Tanya, the missing stripper, Tanya, the missing Dalmatian, please call the number below. Hold that thought, Tom. It looks like a firefighter was able to pull the dog from a second-story window, saving poor little Tanya's life. Oh, wait a minute. That dog's name's Tanya? I know a stripper named Tanya. That's miraculous, Dan. I thought that dog was super dead. Yeah, I was hoping so too, Tom. I'm Dan Peterson, reporting for 13 O'Clock News. That's a good girl there, Tanya. Ow, son of a bitch. Stupid-ass Dalmatians. Back to you, Tom. Pretty serious, Tom. It's not like he's holding a fucking boomerang in his hands now, is it? You don't have to get snarky with me, Dan, just because your ex-wife told you I was a better lover. What can I say, Dan? Your mother must have been a good teacher. Well, Dan, at least my mother's not dead. But I'm sure she wishes she was after you got your 4th DWI. Actually, it was just my 3rd, Dan, but you wouldn't know that since you were too busy failing your 2nd marriage. Well, Tom, I'd rather fail a marriage than a sobriety test. Well, Dan, at least my kids' teeth aren't all jacked up, looking like they've been chewing on bricks all day. Yeah, well, at least... Hold on a second. At least I can remember all my kids' names, Tom. That's surprising, Dan, since you only get to see your kids on every other Wednesday. Kind of like your parole officer, Tom. Back to you. Okay, Tom. Well, sure, you can satisfy women, but you always have to pay them first, don't you? Well, I sure didn't have to pay your ex-wife, Dan. Hell, she was so satisfied, she asked for my autograph afterwards. That's funny, Tom. I thought the only thing you signed your name on was a personal check to a rehab clinic. I know you're not talking about money, Dan. Hell, with all your back child support, I'm surprised you yourself haven't hurled yourself 200 feet off a bridge. No worries, Tom. I hurl myself 200 feet every time I roll off that fat fuck you call a mother. I find that hard to believe, Dan, since your ex-wife told me you haven't had an erection since 1996. My dick may be soft, Tom, but at least every hooker in downtown McMaterbury hasn't seen it. Well, of course they haven't seen it, Dan. Why the fuck would a hooker have a microscope? This just in, Tom. The results of your latest STD test came in, and it looks like your dick is now more toxic than Chernobyl. Well, Dan, if my dick was radioactive, your ex-wife would be a goddamn Ninja Turtle at this point. Excuse me. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do the news. But I'm not gonna jump off the bridge now. You guys' lives are so fucked up, mine actually seems worth living. Well, there goes our news story, Dan. Just another disappointment thanks to your flaccid dick. We'll be back after these messages.